In this video, I'm going to be showing you all of the tips and tricks that I know for this slime event in Pet Simulator 99. So I'm going to be showing you every single thing I know to actually get a bunch of coins, a bunch of huge pets, basically anything that has to do with this event. I'm going to be showing you exactly what I have been doing to actually get it done. You can see up here that I'm doing 900 billion damage a sec. Oh my goodness, it almost got to a trillion right there. That was kind of crazy. And then as you can see, I'm doing a bunch of coins per second as well. It just got up to 2.2 million coins per second. So I'm going to be teaching you all how to actually do that in this video. Real quick before I get into the two things. One, make sure to like and subscribe and watch to the end so you don't miss anything. And then also two, sorry if the audio quality sounds a little bit worse. I am not at my house currently. I'm on vacation right now. So don't mind that. I'm just going to go ahead and get straight into the video right now. Alright, so first thing I want to talk about is actually getting a bunch of coins. That seems to be like the main thing that people are having issues with and stuff like that, and that people don't exactly know what to do. So what we're going to be doing here to actually get a bunch of coins is it's all about how you want to manage these pets here. Now, a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll just buy a bunch of pets and just try to upgrade them all at once. They'll get them to about level 40 each or whatever, and then they'll just have a bunch of random breakables spread around in here. That's not what you want. You don't want to actually do that. What you want to do is, if you already have that set up, what you want to do, refund all of your pets, literally every single one of them. Refund all your pets and then just get one. Just leave the starter one here. And then you're going to want to upgrade this pet to level 141. And the reason being is because then you'll have a 100% chance to get the best breakable possible, which gives the most amount of coins. You don't want to go over level 141. You can go up to level 150, but there's no benefits after you hit level 141. There isn't anything else to do after you hit level 141. So don't go over level 141, because it's just a waste of coins at that point. So just get your first pet here to 141, and then after a while, if you find you have a lot of extra coins and stuff like that, you can start adding on more pets. And I've found that the sweet spot here, you really don't want to go over the first layer. You don't actually really want to fill out these two layers here, because it's just going to overwhelm your pets in here with a bunch of chests, especially if you have all your upgrades filled out and stuff like that, which I'll also go over beginner upgrades. But yeah, I have 5 right here. I probably actually will not upgrade this anymore because it's not going to get me really any more coins. It's just going to overload my pets. So don't go too crazy with it. But yeah, you definitely want to get as many of these pets here without overloading as possible, which for me is about 5. And then I have them all here at level 141. So that's the method there for actually putting pets there. Now for upgrades, what we want to do is, I already have everything maxed, which is perfectly fine. You know, that's exactly what you want in the end game stage or whatever. It's exactly what you want. But there are a few upgrades that you need to start out with to actually get things going. So, and the ones you want are more damage, faster breakable spawning, more breakables, a little bit. Just get a little bit more breakables. Don't go crazy on this one, and don't go crazy here either, because this one's really, really expensive. But really, the main ones are faster conveyors, more coins, and more damage. These 3 you're going to want to upgrade a lot, and you actually probably want to max more damage and more coins first, because then that way it'll just make it easier to actually add on more pets and destroy the chests quicker and stuff like that. Now the upgrades are a key part and the pets are a key part, but we're missing one more key thing, and it's not boosts, if anyone was wondering. You just honestly, I disregard these a lot of the time just because I always have them on. So I mean, if you have a lot of these boosts or whatever, if you have tons of these boosts, just slap 20 days of them on at once. I mean, it's gonna take forever for them to run out, so that's why I just have a bunch of these boosts going right here, and I never really have to worry about any of this stuff here. That's why I never really mention boosts in any of my videos either. But the only things I really have to renew are fruits. So yeah, just, I guess you could do what I do, or if you don't really like doing this, then you can just do whatever else. But that is it for boosts pretty much. But the one main thing that you want to focus on is your enchant loadout. This is the one that I've been using. Obviously, I probably should have higher tiers of these. I know, don't make fun of me. But this is the enchant loadout that I am using. 2 chest breakers, 2 criticals, 2 strong pets, 2 tap powers, and 1 large taps. Taps are actually really, really overpowered here, especially if you have auto tap. It's really, really overpowered if you're actually in here, and it literally if you can get a good enough stat pet, which also that's one thing you need a really good stat pet. Now you're actually going to have to hatch for this stuff because the stat pets are untradeable, which kind of sucks. I don't know why they did that, but you're actually going to have to hatch your stat pets or whatever. So go ahead and actually get a good stat pet or whatever, and you can like kind of focus on that a little bit later. You kind of just got to do your upgrades, do your pets, and then other stuff like that, so that you can actually get coins for the egg, because the egg is pretty expensive. So yeah, this enchant loadout will suffice though, and I mean taps are just super overpowered, so that is what you're going to want to do for the enchant loadout and stuff like that. And then also I think basically for everything else here, I mean, everything else just kind of takes care of itself. You know, once you have the huge pet odds and stuff like that, once you like max out all the stuff that's like good for getting coins and stuff like that, then you can go over, like the first thing I would do is get the better breakable huge luck. Obviously max that out first, because this is the easiest huge pet in the entire event right here, the Ooze Axolotl. You can see if I scroll down that I've actually already gotten one. So you know, you could actually get one pretty easily, and then especially if you have a ton of chests coming in here at once, I mean, it's just going to be really easy. So yeah, definitely go ahead and do this. Go ahead and upgrade that after you got everything done here, and then I guess you could do the better chest loot, huge chests, and all that stuff like that, breakable drops, just basically everything else in between what you could do, and the egg luck as well. You could just do all that stuff in between. I don't know actually like what way there is to AFK these chests or whatever, if there is a way. Maybe Tiny Task, I don't know, but you know, there could be a macro out there somewhere that you could use for like huge and titanic chests. PC only, obviously, which sucks, but you know, you could try to AFK those. They're pretty hard though. You can see like this huge pet 160 exists, 171 of that exists, and I think the Titanic has like 9 or 10. Yeah, it has 10. Forgot to mention that you can get all of these pets easier if you actually invite friends to the server, so that's what you need to be doing. You need to be inviting friends to the server, stuff like that, if you really want to get a chance to actually get these huge pets, because it's like basically going to be impossible if you don't have friends in the server. So either make friends or invite alts if you're a lonely person. I don't know. I'll probably do the alt route because no one likes me, but whatever. So pretty hard, but I mean, I guess you could try to go after those huges, but that's basically all the tips I have for you guys right there. That's pretty much everything. And I mean, if you just spam grind that stuff like that, if you're always on here, then I think you have a chance to get on the leaderboard, but you got to get on that like now, because you know, the top spots are filling up really fast. So definitely get on that. But that is going to be it for this video. That's all the tips I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed. Obviously, like and subscribe if any of this helped. I will see you all in the next video. Peace.